Hello, everyone. This is Damlaktekin with A Drop of Om, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this month's January 2023's healings in the Chakra Bliss World Crystal Healing membership. So if you're new to here, or if not, welcome. And if you're watching this and you're not yet a member, I'm going to include some information down below. So I publish 3 monthly healings, and this month I actually have 4 for you, and I'm going to explain why and how and all of it. So starting with the 45-minute monthly focused healing, which is a crystal healing specific to address an energetic wound and to enhance the healing around that wound. And what we're working with this month is the mother energy, or the divine mother energy. Some of you may know, if you follow me on social media, that I have been so lucky and I've had the privilege to go visit Kemet, or the Black Land, or Egypt, this month. Well, we're still in December, so in December of 2022. And I came back just in awe of the goddess energy there, and the divine mother, divine Gaia, divine earth energy. And I wanted to create a healing that captures that energy. And what came through was just this idea of just being held by the divine mother. And I had a very specific experience with the goddess Sekhmet, the lioness-headed human goddess with a human body. In the Karnak temple, we had a private visit with the group that I was in to Karnak temple to visit a very special, very old, very unique, and very powerful Sekhmet statue there. And I wrote about it, and I'll share what I wrote about it. But basically, you can think of this healing as capturing the energy of that visit, which was just this energy and the experience of being able to be completely vulnerable in the presence of something that's greater than you. That's the only way that I can explain it. And this something that is greater than you is not necessarily, something more than you, but it is a presence that can hold everything in love. And I call that divine, being able to hold your worries and joy and discomfort and ease, all of it in love. And that's the kind of energy that I'm talking about when I say being held in the arms of the divine mother. This was a very intense healing for me. As I was recording it, I actually re-experienced being in the presence of the Sekhmet goddess, and I was there were releasing silent tears happening. I was yawning, which is a sign for me that the energies are shifting and moving in my body, and I could feel them moving in the group energy too. So this is one that I would love for you to listen. It's a 45-minute healing that you can listen as you're falling asleep. And I would love for you to come back to it. This is something we in the Western world forget often, this concept of how powerful it is to be vulnerable, to be seen and accepted in your entirety. And that's what the divine mother represents. She loves unconditionally, and she's very fierce and protective, especially in the form of Sekhmet too. But and this is a non-denominational, this has nothing to do with religion or whatever your spiritual beliefs are or not. The energy I'm talking about is being in the presence of something that can hold the space for you, that can accept you, and that you can know that you're safe to release whatever wants to be released in their presence. So please take the time to tune into this monthly focused healing. And like I said, if you're not currently a member, I will include a link down below. The next one is, again, inspired by my Egypt trip. In the last day, we did a private visit to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Inside the King's Chamber, we actually held ceremony, and I had an experience there. Personally, that was actually outside of the ceremony. That was unique to my presence there. And I, again, wrote about it. I'll share that with you, the link down below. But basically, it was an invitation to go into my heart space. I was told that I would be downloading but my next 3 creative projects, specifically writing projects. And when I arrived at the King's Chamber, I was simply guided to come and rest in my heart. So this month's mini energy tune-up is a 10-minute heart breathing. And all we're doing, and it's still a crystal healing. So I have my crystals for the group energy, and I'm channeling crystal healing to you through the recording. But it's also an invitation for you to go deep into the heart. And I don't mean your physical heart. I mean the center of the chest, right next to your heart, and breathing into that center. A few things happen when you do that. The first one is you're balancing the upper and the lower chakras by concentrating in the middle. You're connecting to the heart's energy field, which is actually an electrical field. And when you breathe into the heart with the heart, you actually clear and expand that field all around you, which is a powerful presence. And as you continue to breathe, you're expanding the field where you become open to receiving the heart's wisdom, become open to hearing the heart's wisdom. And this one in particular, I'm going to invite you to forgive and release as well as you focus on the heart. It's a chance, even if it's 10 minutes, it's very powerful, and it's a chance for you to release and let go of what weighs your heart. And just give it over, just for those 10 minutes, give it over to the divine. You don't have to solve anything. You don't have to resolve anything. You don't have to advance. You don't have to know everything. Just for those 10 minutes, breathing in the heart, let your heart feel a little bit lighter. And ancient Egyptians have this beautiful myth and ceremony of the weighing of the heart. So our hearts get heavy and we want them to be light and airy when we want to be able to breathe into them so that we can connect with that wisdom field that expands out of our bodies. The next one is changing a little bit this year in 2023. I have been posting monthly energy tune-ups, 30-minute crystal healings for clearing your energy field, your physical belongings, as well as the space you find yourself in. And there are, over the months, over the last 2 years, it's been 2 years since the Chakra Bliss Vault has been in the world. I have, with each session, I've added a lot of intentions there. And finally, in the final few months of December, it has been feeling complete, in the sense that I feel like it now has all the intentions that it needs to have for that particular healing. And I'm finding that there's no point in me repeating it month after month. And there are a few things that comes with that, which is I'm able to create this 30-minute healing that will be with you for the rest of 2023. I feel like 1 year is a good cycle for that, and that for 2024 will be exposed to new energy, so I'll re-record it at that point. But for 2023, one intention I'm adding in there is for it to evolve and change with you, with us. Every time you listen, I'm adding the intention that whatever individual energies and crystal support you need will be activated every time you listen. And I find that for a 30-minute energy healing is pretty soft and gentle, but yet powerful, because it helps you again, to be held in divine love. It helps you to release your nervous system, especially just falling asleep. I would highly recommend that you just listen to it falling asleep every single day. And it's sort of this just very natural monthly maintenance. It's a regular energy maintenance that keeps your chakras moving and clear and helps you be present to whatever might be arising. And it's another opportunity, yet again, to focus on your heart and just re-enter into your body, into your system. So in the new year for 2023, I did ask for any new intentions and any new messages. And for 2023, the intention and the message that came through was just softness and gentleness, being very soft and gentle with yourself. As we're entering 2023, I don't know if you're familiar with astrology, but it's going to be a significant year, especially in March when both Pluto and Saturn are changing signs. And with Pluto especially, it hasn't happened for the last 200 plus years, and it's changing signs from Capricorn to Aquarius, which is a completely new and different energy. So basically put your seatbelts on for March, especially this year, and leading up to March, I feel like we're going to feel that. So this softness and gentleness in the midst of the energetic newness and change is really important. Finding those places in you that feel safe. And that was the second message, which was creating safety within your body. And the healings in this vault are specifically designed for that. So please lean into any and all healings as much as you can. And this creating safety within your body comes in really handy when you find yourself just moving through the wind, moving through the chaos, moving through the storm. So softness and gentleness, a lot of kindness to yourself, a lot of forgiveness, and deep, energetic heart breathing. The last message was, and of course, showing gentleness, not just to yourself, but others as well, but it comes through your own self-gentleness practice. And the last message is finding courage to move towards what feels good and what feels aligned, and away from what doesn't. So finding courage, again, that comes, cur means heart, and the courage, that willingness and the ability to move towards things that feel good and feel aligned. That's another intention and invitation for 2023. And so the last piece of this is, because I will not be creating a 30-minute new healing every single month, which actually, I mean, recording these healings, there's a energy that builds up to them. I get messages about, I should say, I get messages about what we will be focusing on next month, and almost like downloads keep continuing throughout the month. And then the actual recording of them are pretty powerful. And occasionally, I mean, they take a lot of energy, because I want them to be very powerful, and I do my best to be very present for the channeling to occur. So what that means is that because we'll have the 30-minute monthly energy tune-up for the next 12 months, I'll have some time for something I've been wanting and wishing to do, which is to create more healing meditations, more guided meditations, where I can enter into the realm of taking you step by step into your own heart, into your own intuition, into a healing an aspect of an energetic wound that I've been wanting to explore with you. But we're not going to do anything too deep yet. So for 2023, for the 1st of January, our new healing meditation is New Year, New You meditation. And this is a very simple, it's just a 4-minute meditation about letting go of expectations in the new year and being open with curiosity to whatever might come, and reframing whatever might come as things that are learning opportunities, things that are blessings in a way that will awaken parts of you that need to be awakened. And you can tap along with this healing meditation. And the way you do that is just focusing on one point is more than enough. If you're familiar with EFT tapping, by all means, you can do that. And I'm going to include the video where I explain the EFT tapping points. You can also simply make your one hand into a bear claw with your 4 fingers sort of gently bent. Go to the karate chop point or the side of the hand on the other hand, and just gently, doesn't have to be harsh, just gently tap. This could be your one point as you listen to any of the healing meditations, or you can do it on the other side. And then the other very potent point is where your collarbones begin on your chest. Some people like to do just their hand to cover a wider area there, or you can do just 2 fingers. This is what I like to do. Just the beginning of the collarbones is where you go and tap. So to recap, we have the 45-minute monthly focused healing, very powerful, being held by the Divine Mother. This is something, I mean, we all need, and especially in times of physical discomfort, please come back to this. It's very, very powerful. The next one is the 10-minute heart breathing. This is near and dear to my heart because I was specifically guided to do this exact thing within the pyramids. So you'll have a chance to experience that with me. The 30-minute monthly energy tune-up has now become the yearly energy tune-up, which is a slight change, but I think a good one because I found myself, again, just repeating 90% of the intentions there. And I think we've come to a place where the healing feels very full, very satisfying and complete for what it is intended for. And I think in that way, it's going to sustain us for the rest of the year, which then allows us to go into the realm of healing meditations. These will be guided meditations. With each month, we're going to dive into something deep and delicious and fun together. And I'm always open to your suggestions as to what you would like to see in each of these buckets, specifically the healing meditations, I guess, which I'm excited to share with you. So if you've been here with me with the Chakra Bliss Vault for a while now, I want to thank you from the depths of my heart, because it fills me with joy that your energetic health is affecting everyone else around you. Even if when you take 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes out of your busy day, week, or month to say, let me take care of myself, let me be held for a change, makes a huge difference. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. If you're new to here, welcome. Start Here is a great place. I have little mini videos to explain what this is all about. And you can start there and see wherever you're guided to, starting with this month's meditations, perhaps. And if you're not yet a member of the Chakra Bliss Vault, I'm going to include a link down below when I post this on YouTube and when I share this, so that you can see what it's all about and get yourself it's basically about being familiar with a resource that's available to you, so you can go check it out and see if this is something that speaks to you. Thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful, beautiful, happy new year. Remember to try the New Year, New You meditation, either tapping or simply breathing into your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you.